No, this is way funnier. Start our D&D with like talking about divorce. It's like
Quality.
what is happening in D&D land? Why are mom and dad fighting?
So today's stream is brought to you by divorce.
Ta-da!
My special effects guy is putting the word in right here. Right here.
Special effects guy, you mean Future Blue?
No, I mean the non-existent imaginary special effects guy who doesn't exist. One day, our production quality will get to the point where we will have camera people and be able to somehow, I don't know how that would work, but we will have people one day. We'll have a guy for like 8. But until that day, hello, welcome to today's episode of D&D with us, your friendly people who do stuff. I'm Blue.
Hi, Blue. I'm True.
I forgot to tell y'all that I am writing a song for the arm wrestling that occurred last week.
I'm so excited about this now.
I just haven't finished it. I already have a tune that it's gonna go to and everything. So, but I'm not spoiling it because that'll not be fun.
Yeah, don't do that. But definitely,
Do that.
yeah, definitely do it. But definitely, don't do it. Yeah, don't spoil it. But tell us. Okay, hold on. Okay. That's not what I told you to do. Sorry. Okay, so last time on D&D, the company was faced with many weird dreams and learned of the portents of Freya's aunt was somewhere in the north. Perhaps guarded by a dragon or something. And the companions have set out to try to figure out what is going on as a very mysterious ice tower has erected itself in the middle of what used to be just flat ice plains. The company has so far made half their journey towards this ice tower. So far not facing too much inclement weather, as there was just a little bit of snow, but nothing too bad. And hopefully the weather holds. I believe they are resting on day 3 is where we're at right now.
Sounds right.
Night of day 3.
Is that a long rest or a short rest?
Another long rest. You guys are
Cool.
are taking your nights as you go. And
I'm only saying that because I lost 2 hit points last round because Vicard smoked me with a snowball.
oh yeah, that did happen.
Forgot about that.
Piles of snowballs appeared around your previous encampment, and you traveled the rest of the day, and now you're on night 3. So we start with the boring stuff. Who is taking watch overnight?
Me.
I'll take second watch.
Okay. Who's just you on the first watch?
Sure.
Unless somebody is gonna join you.
I'll join.
Alright. Get back to the thing really quick. I feel like it's been so much more than a week we were away.
Yes.
It just feels like longer than a week, even though it hasn't been. There we go. Okay. So through the course of the night,
Okay, now I'm worried.
I was gonna say that's a scary sound.
He's digging around.
no, I'm just organizing things.
Okay.
There. Actually,
Fucking lying asshole.
there's no lies. I'm literally actually just moving things around because it's like all fucking annoying.
Don't worry, guys. I'm just gonna roll 18 dice and kill you all.
Oh, by the way, we
you get
need
to make
you.
new characters.
I have
Ankle
one
biter.
that needs
Ankle
good.
biter the gnome barbarian lives on.
Oh my god. No.
Let's just
Ah,
all
no,
play
okay.
barbarians and just be crazy and just tech shit.
I can't wait.
All right. So the first night, or the first watch. Now I'm rolling your death dice. The first watch passes without much happening. But you do notice clouds start gathering quite ominously throughout the course of your watch. Then roll a perception for the rest of the night.
No, that's you.
Or watch number 1 person.
Oh.
Watch number 1 people, roll a perception.
Oh, damn it. 7.
Okay.
It's better than it could have been.
What is math? 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, all you notice is the weather and the DM walking away to go get his coffee.
And this is how we die. We come back. Hey, yeah, we need you to do a dexterity check. What?
Just throwing
Um,
dice.
People on the second watch, roll a survival and a perception check, please.
Fuck.
On the first? or second?
Survival is 23,
Okay.
and perception is also 23.
All right. So during the second half of the night, it gets significantly colder, and a cold wind picks up. Thankfully, you have your cold weather gear, and you are well bundled and insulated against the cold. Did you guys light a fire last night?
We had that bonfire, remember?
That's right, you had a bonfire.
Because we used Mara's magic to help light it.
Mm,
Throughout the course of the night, you actually notice small creatures, a little bit bigger than the size of your hand, come and stand on the edges of the firelight, and some come a little bit closer, appearing to wear ponchos made of leaves. Basically, almost each of them is wearing a full leaf, maybe some bark, and they stand. And as you turn to look at them, they scurry back into the darkness and disappear. And that is what occurs for the entirety of, unless you want to do something.
I mean, I think I'm done reading my alchemy book. Right?
Actually, yeah, you would be about done doing your alchemy book. You can, I would say, with the right tools and ingredients, you could probably make some basic level potions now. You also, have a bit of knowledge on what to gather from, I fucking hate you all for getting that stupid dinosaur. 'Cause I couldn't fucking get it. Okay, sorry. Sorry. That was, you now basically know, like, what to look out for as far as plants, as far as what to harvest from an animal to get basic potion ingredients.
Cool.
And yeah, so that ends your watch. The morning dawns. The bonfire should be reaching. Bonfire only lasts 8 hours, right? I believe.
I'll trust you on this one.
I don't know. That would be a Mara question, right?
Yes. I'm actually playing. Okay, here we go.
Oh no, I don't know because it says up to 1 minute, but I'm guessing like if it's lit at that point, it's just however long the wood lasts,
Oh, okay.
unless I relight it.
Yes. Alright, I'll say that you guys had enough to keep a fire going for the first night. Or for night number 3. You may have difficulty because you did not stock up on that much more wood. But I will say, as much stakes and vampire equipment that you guys made out of wood, half of it was consumed by the fire. So have however many stakes you have.
As in, we put them in the fire, or
Yeah, as
they got burned somehow?
you use them to fuel the fire. Because you guys don't have any other fire. Unless you have
Got
like oil or other crap, which wouldn't last very long. But it would extend the life of the fire.
I apparently don't have any more wooden stakes, so I either used all mine or didn't make any in the first place, and I don't remember what the answer is.
I don't think I had any.
remember we made some, but I don't.
Yeah, there was something somewhere in the neighborhood of like 20 or 60 wooden stakes made. Somewhere in that neighborhood earlier.
I don't think I had those.
20.
Fortune, it's looking
20?
20.
20.
Yeah, so I would say half of them were used in the night.
Okay.
Alright, so the next day dawns. Crisp. Early. You can now see... Well, the snow has obscured the horizon, so you can't really see the ice mountain that you had just begun to actually be able to see very easily from your travel. So, whoever is going to be taking lead for the day, roll a survival, please.
Oh,
I can
either-
take lead.
or the both of us, whatever.
And that is a 19.
19. Okay. And what did you get? 4? Okay. Between the two of you, you are able to roughly approximate what you believe is the correct direction, and you begin heading there.
I would like to think that it went a little something like that way.
Yeah, it was
I'm gonna
basically.
switch die. Okay. So this is day 4.
This is day 4, yes.
Okay.
Roll a perception check, those of you leading. There's gonna be a lot of checks, I apologize.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
How do...
Is this perception?
This is perception.
19.
I have 26.
Alright. Even through the blizzard, you guys see some kind of shadowy figure approaching you towards midday. You cannot tell whether it is... Like, you can just see this vague shadow coming towards you, getting bigger. Can't tell much about it. You just know it's moving towards you.
Okay.
The snow increases, and your visibility is down to, let's say, about 120 feet.
Okay.
So basically, if you stood in, to put that in perspective, if you stood in one, like the back of one end zone on a football field, and you looked across the field, you could see just to the edge of the other end zone. Like the very beginning. You would not be able to see past that. No, sorry. That is thrice
Yards?
that distance. You can
Are
see
you
to
talking
the
yards?
33-yard line where normally people take their kick.
Got it. I was like, wait,
There you go.
Yeah, my bad. My apologies. Maths are hard.
wrong units.
Maths are hard, okay?
Just go to the metric unit and be done with it.
Yes.
You can see 30 meters.
30 meters. Okay. Shadowy figure approaching about 30 meters away.
Yeah, you can see it. It
Yeah.
is at least 30 meters, probably right on the edge of that.
Is that newfangled math distance that they use in the rest of the world?
Possibly.
Newfangled.
Wow.
Hey, Elios, you see that over there? What does that look like to you?
A little bit. Do you want
I can't really
to check
tell.
it out, or what do you want to do?
Well, I mean, it's coming in our direction, so it's not that far away, but I can't really make it out.
Let's slow our pace, but be ready to fight just in case. Not draw our weapons just yet, but
Right.
just to be safe.
Then I'll tell everybody else
Okay.
why we're going slower now.
Okay, so you do not approach the shadowy.
Not aggressively, we just keep going in that direction.
Like a diagonal.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to skip in its direction for sure.
Roll. So as the afternoon wears on, the shadowy figure appears to be maintaining its distance from you, keeping you just on the edge of visibility.
Okay.
As you guys
So it's
go
like following us.
Not hard to follow us if it's in front of us, right?
You saw
Well,
it
if
approach from the front.
So it's approaching us from front of us. And as we walk diagonally,
Oh, it's moving.
it's kind of going towards us still.
It is.
Am I understanding this correctly?
It is staying at the same angle to you guys as you saw it. So its relative position to you has not changed.
Okay.
So it's like a spectral force in front of us or something. An illusion or something. Well, I think we should just go up towards it since
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, you guys are gonna
Sounds
approach it.
Yeah, we're going to investigate it.
When we get about 30 feet away from it, can I cast detect magic on it? See if I notice anything. Or
Yes.
just, yeah,
Yes, you can.
I'll do that as we're approaching it. I think I have to be. Yeah, I think it's no more than 30 feet. I can do it.
Yeah, I would say, so as you cast detect magic, you feel assaulted by just a general aura of magic in the storm around you. However, you are trained enough to be able to peer past that, and you actually get a faint aura from the shadowy figure in front of you.
Can I tell if it's like, am I getting like any kind of like bad feelings from it, or is it just kind of like it's just magic and I don't really know what it is?
Roll an Arcana check.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, that's 19.
19. You are not getting any kind of negative feeling.
So I'll let everybody know that it's like something magical, but I'm not sure what. But it doesn't seem like it's necessarily like evil or anything.
So as you guys get closer and closer, about the time where you're 30 feet away, you notice that it's definitely a large shadowy figure. Something you've seen close to this figure is probably actually, before I give that away, roll a the two of you in the lead, roll a perception check.
$16.
Okay.
15.
Good catch.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. It's definitely the next closest thing that you could think of is the snowy owl bears that you saw pulling the carts for the dwarves. Would probably be roughly the same size. But as you approach, you see this great hulking figure on all fours, tail, and its snout comes with a horn on it. Covered in fur, you guys approach a giant woolly rhinoceros.
I rolled a griffin there, rhinoceros.
So are you gonna try to tame this thing?
Who, as you guys look at it, because you rolled well enough on your perception checks, I will say you notice that it looks more intelligent than your average creature.
Good save.
So it's smarter than the average bear.
It's smarter than the average woolly rhinoceros.
Oh, there it was.
There it is. All right, so shall we go close to it? Move close to it? Attempt to communicate with this woolly rhinoceros figure?
Is it hostile?
It
No.
has not made any hostile actions.
Does anybody have like a talk to animals? Yeah.
I
guess I have a
do.
first level one, but I don't think it's gonna get us.
I do too.
Well, y'all three try to talk to the woolly rhinoceros.
Oh yes.
prize level 0 that you would want to talk to the woolly rhinoceros.
What kind of a role is this?
To talk to the woolly rhinoceros?
Yeah.
Are you casting anything, or are you just gonna talk to it?
I have a speak with animals spell. I've never used it before.
Okay, so you're gonna cast
I
speak with
also
animals?
Yeah.
I'd like to.
You're also
do
gonna
the
cast
same.
speak with animals? Okay. So you guys cast speak with animals. As you do so, then the rhinoceros just regards you guys.
Now that
Like-
sounds right.
Like, it specifically watches the two of you casting spells. And roll an insight check.
What up, Fate?
11.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You can tell that it is looking very warily at you. Like it doesn't know whether or not to trust you yet. Fuck.
Yet.
Yes, yet. Please forgive my mad scramble. There's going to be a little bit of mad scramble.
The most angry of scrambles.
Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, this is how you know the scramble is mad. You heard him say, for fuck's sake.
Okay, we're good. Everything is good. Everything is okay. We're all good here.
Battle music time.
Dun 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 dun.
Dude, if I could
dun.
figure out... Ooh, actually, I think I know how I could do it. Okay. Speaking of...
If I could figure it out. Wait, I know how I could figure it out.
No, I think I've already figured it out, but I'm gonna make it a problem for future Blue.
There it is.
Yep. That is a
Cat,
problem
look
for
at the cat.
future
Look
Blue.
at the cat in his camera. Look at the cat. Look at the cat. Kitty. Kitty. Meow.
Look at the cat.
Okay. So yes, I do note that as you approach it, or as you cast Speak with Animals, it is watching you very warily.
That sounds right.
Okay, so
So what do you?
is our
what do you do?
spell is our spell cast now?
Yeah,
Can we?
you are cast. You can do what you will.
Sweet. Sweet. You first, milady.
Oh no, you got this. I have to figure out what I'm trying to figure out here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna say hello there, good sir. Is there
Or
anything we can do for you? He's been saying he, so I'm
This is true.
assuming.
I'm assuming.
You know what they say about assuming.
Yeah.
Hello, child. What brings you to these parts?
I'm not really sure. My friends picked up another fucking adventure and I'm here.
Oh, by the way, you can all understand the woolly rhino as it's speaking common.
Oh. So there's no. Okay. Glad I didn't cast Speak with Animals as well.
But nobody can understand what you are saying, Moxie. But the
So good.
yeah, so if you speak with animals, speak to the animal. Please differentiate, because it can understand you. The woolly rhinoceros does understand you.
Oh, so good.
An adventure, you say? What adventure brings you to these cold parts?
I don't know. There's some lady trapped somewhere and the dragon. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know of any dragons around here?
Might be that I do.
It's big and it's white.
It would.
That's colorblind.
It would be the one in the ice mountain.
Told you there's a mother trucking dragon.
God damn it!
Well, the issue is my aunt is sending messages. She must be in distress, needs our help. And we're looking for her. and we're led to believe that she is in the direction of this mountain where there is potentially an ancient white dragon.
Yeah, like I said, some lady and a dragon.
Yes.
Freya, roll a persuasion. Moxie, roll a persuasion check just for fun.
I get a dirty 20.
Okay.
$24.
Okay.
Very persuasive.
This dragon is no ancient dragon.
Oh, thank God.
This one
Okay.
is a child. A young, rash, fickle one. Recently come, ruining the good foods. And you see it mournfully stare out across the land.
So, did this dragon like blow ice everywhere? Is that what's happening?
The dragon's probably the source of this storm.
What do you mean by ruining food? Did he destroy crops with his ice?
This ice buries all the food. Normally we have more tundra grass comes through. This
Okay,
is a
so it's
bit
not-
more than what the tundra is used to.
So, not completely its fault, but it's worse than usual.
No, pretty much completely its fault.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much completely.
There's always life on the tundra. Lately it's become harder. The dragon hunts. It enjoys the chase. It relishes freezing.
Fuck.
At this point, everybody roll a perception check. At disadvantage, cause blinding snow.
16.
18.
15.
12.
This was perception?
Yep.
21.
Okay. Mara, what'd you get? One more time.
10.
10. Okay. Yeah, I'll say it's good enough. So you guys notice faintly a much smaller figure standing pretty close and approaching.
Like a human, or is it another animal?
From your roll, it's definitely smaller than the rhino. And you would imagine that it's perhaps about your size.
And humanoid in shape?
And humanoid, well, as much as you can tell.
Approximately how far away?
About 30 unfree units.
30 what units?
Non-free units. Metrics. 30 meters. Unfree.
Got it. Okay. So, can I approach the figure?
Can you what the figure?
Approach it.
Sure. It is definitely approaching you guys. So you meet it about, and it's actually moving towards you guys at a pretty good pace. You're probably about 15 feet from the rhino, when you stand before a figure hunched over, covered in skins and furs that are like some of them are white and blend in with the snow, and some of them are much darker furs. A headband that a couple of snowy owlbear feathers hang from, who stands in front of you, female in appearance, as far as you can tell. Who goes to you and
Hello?
says, I see you met my friend. Who are you
We
guys?
did. I'm Freya. This is my gang of travelers back here.
Well, welcome to the Ice Plains gang of travelers. What brings you
Who are
guys
you?
What brings you guys here?
We are looking for a lost woman.
Oh yeah. And as she's like listening to you, she's also walked towards the rhino, putting her hand out and just running her hand along its flank, and then holding its head to hers, as she seems to be communing.
What's your name?
Chandra. So, looking for a lost woman.
Mhm.
There's been a
An
few
elven-
people lost.
Elven woman.
Elves are rare up here. I can't say that I've seen an elf other than she looks at you guys. Other than you guys. Can't really say much about an elf. Heroes says you're looking for the dragon?
Yes. Part of the process, we think, of finding this lost woman.
Ah. Well, I can't say I'll be upset to see the thing go. It's only been here a week. It's already caused plenty of damage.
Okay. Any help? Is there, I don't know what I'm saying. Where is it located? Do you know? Where have you seen it?
It seems, so as far as I can tell, it seemed to have made its home out of the it raised a peak. Raised a snowy mountain, or an ice mountain, and moved in. And the rhino
Yeah.
goes, yes, moved in, icy cold.
Well, that much we sort of gathered. What are you doing out here?
Well, I live out here. Some folk have to. Look after the animals in the wild and the creatures of the land.
All right. Well,
She pets her rhino.
Well, it was nice to meet you, but we've got somewhere to be.
It's fair.
Specifically, the Ice Mountain.
Well, good luck with the
Guys,
good luck with the dragon. Don't
Thank
get
you.
frozen.
thank
That's
you.
the game plan.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Do you have any
Alright.
tips for moving around out here?
Well, first thing is, I'd say be careful when you light fires. They attract a lot of attention out on the plains.
Great.
So you're saying we should just freeze to death?
No, don't freeze to death. Use the snow to protect you.
Sounds counterintuitive.
Are we trying to build an
Okay.
igloo?
If you build a den of the snow, it will trap heat, and it will shield any fires from searing eyes.
So we need to build an
Especially-
igloo and put a bonfire inside of it.
That would be a better idea than having a fire in the middle of the plains. Plus, it also protects the fire from being blown out by the blizzards that rip through.
All right. Good tip.
Thank you, thank you.
Does anyone else have questions?
Can I pet your
While we're
rhino?
still here.
You say, can you pet your what?
Can I pet your rhino?
Oh, by all means.
Yeah. Where can I
You
get
can't just
one of
put a woolly rhino in front of me and expect me not to pet it.
Right.
I'm gonna give him
Where
little
can I
stickers
get
on
one
the
of
nose.
those?
We should
I
go
would-
full Star Wars style and cut open an animal and live inside of it.
At,
I
But
would
not
like
that
at
rhino.
those
Yeah,
words,
please.
you instantly see the rhino lower its head and turn towards you.
was a
And get in a
joke.
very defensive posture, as well as the figure in front of you put her hand at her hip.
How do you even know what Star Wars is? You don't even know what I was talking about.
Many things transcend universi. You
Oh,
also said
damn.
cut it open.
It's a joke. I wasn't really gonna do it, especially your rhino. I was thinking about some other creature out here.
Like a tauntaun.
Yeah.
How about a dragon?
Yes.
Good luck living inside the dragon. I doubt it would provide much shelter from the cold.
Why do you say that? Because it'll be dead?
You underestimate
White
my rage.
dragons are chilly inside and out. Literally and figuratively.
Great. All right, well. It's a fun fact.
But yes, you may play with Chonos. I've named the rhino like 3 things now, so his name is now Chonos.
I thought it was churros.
I've got another
Again.
hypothetical question.
3 things.
Mother-
Hypothetical
Yes.
question.
So, your rhino here is made for winter, right? So it has a natural resistance to the winter.
Well, that
So
would,
can we shave some of its fur off to keep us warm?
I mean, you have plenty of clothes that keep you warm.
No, for like blankets and other things inside the igloo, so I can put it on the ground so I'm not getting wet on the snow.
I mean,
I feel like Blue's
one would
experiencing
hope you would
firsthand
have
mental
bedrolls and
illness
stuff for that. I
every fucking day.
I wouldn't
Well,
harm.
mine's wet from the other night, so I'd like to have a dry one, meaning your rhino's fur.
I mean, they were also just carrying a bunch of hides. So
You're carrying hides?
Who's carrying hides?
I'm not carrying hides.
the woman,
She
Chandra.
is covered in skins. She's wearing skins.
oh, I was under the impression that she was hauling skins as though she was a trapper.
No. She is definitely. Oh, actually, Mara, you have a faint sense of you get a faint sense about her. You do sense something with your spell that is still up.
Dun, dun, dun.
Roll an insight check. Helios.
Dun, dun, dun.
Insight is so much fun.
Yeah, 25.
So you are given the distinct impression that she is even more with the wild than you are, and perhaps a druid. And by perhaps, you mean you get the strong feeling she's a druid.
Okay.
And you also get the feeling that the furs and hides she's wearing are from creatures who had died rather than creatures that she...
Okay.
So what you're saying is she's good peeps?
What I'm saying is she may be a druid who can do druidy things.
Do we all know this, or is it just Chewie and somebody else, or what?
Roll an insight check.
It's gonna be low.
I got a dirty 20.
5.
Got a 5.
Yeah, you're just, there's a random lady in the middle of the snow who's giving you survival advice. And
So
Freya,
how long have you guys decided to be, or how long have you decided to be a druid?
that has been my life.
You've been a druid your whole life? Who trained you?
Mother Nature herself.
Whoa, so you're a druid?
Yes, I am. A
I heard
druid.
I heard this rumor about druids.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
That they can turn into giant bird-like creatures, and you can just fly us up to where the dragon's at. That way we don't have to walk up this mountain.
As much fun as that would be, roll a persuasion check.
Come on, nat 20, just to fuck with the DM.
17.
As much fun as that would be, and yes, I could, I would not want to turn into a bird in this weather. Plus, the dragon knows all the approaches by air, and would freeze me before we got close.
Bastard.
What if you turned into a pterodactyl?
I think even then, I would be frozen. I'll let you roll a persuasion on that.
How well can we see this woman's face?
It's obscured by hood and scarf and like goggles.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Not
So
very persuasive.
Oh, God.
yeah, pretty much any beast would be turned to any
So why isn't the
creature with
dragon
wings.
frozen?
Hmm?
I'm
What?
just angry because the dragon's not frozen. If any beast would be frozen, why isn't the dragon frozen? Logic. Okay, that's why I'm. It's just.
A white dragon is a creature made of darkness and ice. Unlike
So me.
unlike the unlike the red dragons of the south, the ice dragons who habit the north are much colder creatures. They're creatures born of cold. They are feral. They're a different breed.
Can I cast a cantrip at this woman?
You are welcome to try.
It is the message cantrip?
Sure.
So I'm going to whisper and ask her what her name is.
She responds out loud.
We already know her name, don't we?
Yes, you do.
Chandra.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Fuck, I had a
damn it.
hunch. I had a hunch and then I forgot we'd already found her name. Is that your only name? I'll ask her if that's her only name.
Ooh.
Yes. And it has been since I joined the wild.
Okay.
Since you joined the wild, so was it before you joined the wild?
Well, you can't hear that. No one else can
No.
hear that. Just me.
Okay.
Okay. And I would like to ask her how long that's been. How long has she been in the wild?
Many years. I've lost count. Since I was young. Lifetimes for some.
All right. That's the end of my questions.
All right. With both of those cantrips, Mara, you would have gotten a whiff of that. You would have known something was being cast. You wouldn't know any of the messages or anything, but you would have gotten like a tingle with each.
All right, guys. You guys want to head towards the mountain, or you want to keep talking to her?
Nah, let's go towards that
I mean, if
mountain.
she's not gonna give me any rhino fur, I guess we're good to go.
Sounds good to me.
No rhino fur.
Can I attempt to, like, stealthily cut off a little, just tiny section of rhino fur for my collection?
Roll a sleight of hand check. Add.
don't
What armor
do
are you
it.
wearing?
I mean, I'm wearing splint.
At disadvantage. Splint does not provide good advantages for stealthy.
11.
You are able. You go onto the far side, like you circle around the long ways around Chios the Rhino, and you just like whip out your dagger and just whoop, and you have a little chunk of
a little
fur.
handful. Yeah, just a little handful of fur.
And nobody is the wiser because somehow they did not roll well.
Because I've got that now, and I've got my owlbear feather.
And it's like this.
Alright.
It's this ash gray. Like ash gray. It's very fluffy and warm. Like imagine, you know those like sheepskin pelts that you can get at the store, like that, but like ash gray
Okay.
and much longer hair.
Gotcha. Guess we'll continue up the mountain now.
Alrighty. So you guys continue your trek. The rest of the day passes mostly uneventfully. Roll a survival check with advantage.
Everybody.
Whoever is leading.
Is that still you?
That might. Yeah, that is still me.
Yep. Did you say
I don't.
at
You said at disadvantage or
Advantage.
at advantage? Well, I don't think I need to do a second roll because I got a nat 20.
Okay.
what are we rolling for?
Survival.
I got an 18.
Okay. So even though your visibility is strongly reduced, you think you're headed in the right direction. And you've made... I feel like you actually made a little bit of good progress as you're able to find like shelter in some giant snowdrifts and make your way a little bit. Ilios, you're leading the way. You may have made up some of the time on the travel.
As we're going, if I see any trees, can I try to snap off branches for a fire tonight?
Roll a perception check.
That's 25.
Okay, I'll say that there you find a few solid pieces of wood as you go, and distributed amongst the company, you're able to carry quite a bit of it with you.
Guys, we should probably make sure to have a decent amount of wood in this weather for any kind of fire, so...
Where are we gonna get dry wood in this kind of weather?
Well, I've been finding wood, so...
Is it dry? Because it's wet, it's not gonna burn.
He has a point.
We also have a wizard. Magic.
She's a sorcerer. Don't be a dick.
Damn.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorcerers.
Sorry.
2 sorcerers.
I think that magic could help us in that regard. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies.
Do y'all have something that can magically just dry out wood?
I have a firebolt. That's all I got. She might be better off.
I don't know. Firebolt sounds kind of fun.
Meanwhile, Wonder's dying over here.
Create bonfire doesn't say anything like that. It just said it ignites any flammable objects in the area.
Yeah, so if it's wet wood, it's not flammable.
Wait. Ilios, how many fucking arrows do you have?
Truth.
The 2 sorcerers, actually everybody who knows magic, so there's 3 of you. The 2 sorcerers and the bard. Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. I'm just saying you have an excess amount of arrows.
As he wanders around with 160 arrows.
I got an Arcana of 8.
Okay. What'd you get?
23.
23. Okay.
19.
Okay.
Yeah, you do have a shit ton of arrows that you just bought before we left town, so...
Hey, Ilios, roll a survival check. Before I
love where this is going already.
14.
Okay. So you guys pool your knowledge of survival and wood drying times and magic, and you can
And fuck other arrows.
generally gather that the create bonfire should at least light some starter wood enough that it will dry out any other wood that is gathered during the snow, as long as the snow isn't allowed to melt onto that wood. Enough
So
for
we
you
need to use
have-
some of your arrows.
and you do have 10 stakes left.
Fine. Here's a pack of arrows.
Yes.
You also know that a pack of, like, 20 arrows might get you through one night's worth.
Yes.
Depending
over.
on how much wood you dry and carry,
Here you go.
and scrounge up, you might be able to use that instead of more arrows.
Well, I can donate some too. I have some.
We'll save yours for the next night.
Okay.
I don't want to carry a whole bunch of wood up here for me to be fighting a dragon.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Okay, so we can either fight a dragon and be cold, or we can survive this coldness because of the dragon.
My rage keeps me warm.
There's a
I have
cold-blooded
Charlie.
wizard.
Mine too.
I don't even know where Flank's at. Flank might be frozen out in the wilderness somewhere.
Flank is hanging out with Charlie. Okay.
He's not frozen.
And be behind
Charlie
us
is
with
riding
Chris.
Flank, actually.
No, I think Flank's riding Charlie.
Little clank-sized snowman or snow deer. Snow elk.
Damn it.
It's like that part in Spirit where like he licks the icicle and gets stuck and just
Is this a
That's good.
scene out of Frozen?
Let it go. Let it go.
Alright.
It feels like it. Alrighty. So who's on first watch tonight?
I'll take first one.
And also, okay, so you guys have gathered wood. What are you guys doing? Any other preparation?
Can I train Charlie some more tonight while we're?
Sure. I'll say during the course of a watch, you can try training some more.
Yay.
No, I don't want to do anything else because I've got a bad idea and people will hate me.
Oh God.
let's just do what it is.
Can I?
Yeah.
Wait. Did you say that out loud? Did you actually say that out loud to us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna lean in and go. It's funny because you think we don't already hate you, and then I was.
Welcome to the party, and this is where we roast Vicar.
Well, I
Again,
was just thinking that, you know, like if we get hungry, we have this little deerling here that
oh fuck!
No.
This got really dark really quick.
that's why I said it was a bad idea, but y'all wanted to know.
I mean,
Okay. So what are we doing on our watch? I forgot how to roll.
How are you? Well, what else are you doing to set up for tonight?
Let's
Are we
start with
building
the campfire.
some kind of shelter.
Yeah, that's
Igloo
basically my
cabin.
question. Are you building a shelter?
That sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm building that igloo.
I'll help.
Okay.
Build an igloo.
Who's gonna take lead on the igloo building?
Dibs.
Damn it.
Okay, you can
Forest
both take
boy.
lead on the igloo building. Both
Nah,
of
you
you
can do
roll
it.
an intelligence check. Solaris, you get advantage.
Yes.
Because of your background.
17.
How windy is it right now?
It's pretty windy.
15.
It's 15. Okay.
Yeah.
It is getting to the point where the snow is sometimes falling horizontally. The higher gusts.
Yeah, we need to get out of this wind.
All right. Now, everybody participating in the igloo building, roll a strength check. This is a big challenge, so every roll is going into count for this.
I am
21.
supervising.
25. Oh, actually, it was a nat 20. So let's put that in account first.
21.
I got a 9.
I got a 7.
All right. So it takes you guys a little bit, but you are able to actually construct a pretty good-looking igloo that should house all of you and a fire without any of you burning yourselves or melting the igloo.
How long did this take us?
I would say it'd take about 2 hours, maybe like 2 to 3 hours.
Damn, that's fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll
That
start the
natural 20
bonfire
helped
now.
a lot. Taking a lot longer with that.
Okay, so starting the fire, I
All
guess, next, and then sleeps.
Sleepy time.
So. Was it me and you, Moxie, taking first watch?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm training Charlie.
All right.
I forgot how to train Charlie.
You are going to be rolling it. Well, what are you trying to get him to do?
Oh God. Okay, wait.
That's the first question.
I gotta go back to what he already knows. Okay. Okay, can I? God. Ah, damn it. Thought.
Knows you're training another creature. Set. It's like, I am betrayed.
Sounds like he needs more Benadryl.
Okay, can I want to train him because we already have like a scent thing going on. Can I just want to train him to be better at tracking things via scent.
Okay. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit tougher because you're improving the skill, so it's gonna take some time to work on it.
Okay.
But for the first stage of the process, roll an animal handling.
It was animal handling and perception. Is that what we were doing?
Yeah, it's your animal handling and then his perception.
His okay.
Yeah.
Oh God. Thor.
Yeah, I'm hearing Thor over here, neighbor dog outside, and then our dog is like, other dogs are barking. I must go boof.
I didn't roll very well. I got an 11 animal handling and a 5 for his perception.
Okay. Try as you might, Charlie seems kind of distracted tonight. So, nothing that you really try to teach him sticks.
God damn it, Charlie. Get your shit together.
I like to imagine after you say that, he just goes like...
Yeah, he just looks at you and tilts his head, and then licks your face, and walks away. Because that is clearly what you said to do.
Clearly what you said.
Alright, both of you watching, roll a perception.
$14.
A nat 20.
Okay. One moment. Here we go. Fuck. That was almost bad. Alrighty. Okay. There were secrets delivered from that natural 20. All right, so that is how the night passes. Next watch. Who's taking the next watch?
I can take next watch.
Okay, roll a perception.
25.
25. All right. Night is quiet except for the except for the wind, which surprisingly enough you don't really hear too much of. Mainly because you imagine the shelter you built. So the igloo seems to be sheltering you. You're actually pretty warm, and your watch passes without much issue.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So next morning dawns. That is gonna annoy the crap out of me. Next morning dawns. You guys wake. Welcome to the next morning.
What day of travel is this?
This is day 5.
Longer.
Okay.
Are we getting anywhere close?
Roll a survival check. The blizzard. 6. Okay. So the blizzard at this point has not really abated. Like it's pretty much just as bad as it was throughout the day before. It has not gotten any better. Well, that's a lie. It has gotten marginally better. But it's still pretty bad. So your visibility has improved to 300 feet. But it's still pretty limited. So those...
Solaris, this cousin of yours with the blizzard, I'm getting real tired of it.
Me too.
As you guys actually emerge from your igloo, you notice that there's an extra couple inches of snow that has fallen. So it looks like it's not really accumulating as much as just blowing around and being a nuisance. So whoever is in lead, whoever is leading, roll your survival check.
I'll take lead since I've been having good rolls. Yeah, I had to fucking say it.
Yeah, I was about to say, why did you fucking say that out loud?
Boo, Chewy.
Famous last words.
Mhm.
Before the modifier, I rolled a 2. After the
Okay.
modifier, I rolled an 8.
Boo, Chewy.
Boo.
Is anybody else leading, or is it just Helios?
No, I'll jump up there too.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
After
Mine-
that roll.
Dirty 20.
You got what?
Dirty 20.
Okay. You guys head in what you think is the right direction.
Oh god.
And as you head that way, you notice the storm lessening a lot more. Roll a perception check as well, both of you.
Twenty-two.
22. Mr. Ilios, what'd you get?
Uh, 18.
Okay. You guys quickly come upon a large, shadowy figure standing in the distance, looking very similar to the one that you approached yesterday. And as you approach, you notice that it is, in fact, the very same woolly rhinoceros from yesterday.
Dude, what the heck? Why didn't you give us a ride?
Cheers!
You are a bit heavier than I would like. Metal.
You don't have a
and-
sled or something you could pull behind and we can.
But sleds are heavy.
Oh, so this is laziness. This is just like those damn owl bears.
Yep.
No, those owlbears did work. It was that
Oh.
Y-run that.
That too.
So, where's your friend?
Traveling again, checking on things. Roll a persuasion.
6.
6. He does not elaborate further.
Great.
Okay, peace. Bye.
Why are you going back?
What?
Aren't you heading to Dragon Mountain?
God fucking damn it!
Motherfucking Helios.
Okay, peace. Bye. In the right direction. now.
Going good. You think you're going the right way?
That's it. I'm dragging Helios by his ankles through the snow.
Roll a strength check. Elios, roll acrobatic or athletics for escapage, unless you're gonna let it happen.
Unless you're gonna let it happen. 15.
Nat 20, bitch.
Fuck!
So as you go chasing him around, he like squirms out of your grasp, and you
Can I
guys.
chase him the right direction?
Yes, you are chasing him the right direction.
Yes.
And the good news is you quickly, within an hour, come upon your igloo from the last night. So you've only lost a couple hours of travel. Which
Okay, you guys aren't in charge anymore.
Fine. Fuck
I
it.
did okay.
I apparently didn't.
Angry dragon.
as you guys head back the correct way, you notice the storm get back to the blizzard increases back to its back to where it was where you left. It appears that it is locational and just sitting on top of you right now.
Oh, that's odd.
Well,
And as you progress further in the correct direction, you notice the storm begin to worsen slightly as you go.
we're getting close, guys.
Well, at least that helps.
As we get to the afternoon, roll. Whoever is leading now, roll a survival check.
Me. Fuck off.
And
By all
And
means,
if somebody is
lead the
helping you,
way.
Oh, I didn't roll any better.
Yeah, I did okay.
if anybody is helping you, you can also.
I get a 10.
I'll offer
Hey.
some assistance. What am I rolling again?
Survival.
Survival.
I got a 17.
Okay. So you guys start going good, and then you pass a rock a second time. You're like, wait a second. But you're able to correct your direction. You don't lose too much time, but you are a little bit short of the pace that you set the day before, where you actually set a pretty good pace. As night settles
Yeah,
in,
we walked 3 hours backwards.
what are you guys doing what are you guys doing on your 5th night?
Jesus Christ.
Fucking building an igloo again.
Okay.
Lighting the bonfire again.
Okay, so in order, this is how the challenge for the night is going to go. So
Oh, great.
there's going to be one person in charge of the planning of the igloo, then everybody who's going to help in the construction of the igloo, and then everybody who's going to help light the fire.
Okay.
Assume that the 20 arrows from yesterday have been consumed. So whoever's in charge of constructing, or the plans for the construction, roll an intelligence check.
Who wants to be in charge?
I'm like, I will.
Okay, roll an intelligence check.
I'm lighting fires, so.
Guessing that didn't go too well.
Alrighty. The people who are going to be constructing the igloo,
Alright, I'm jumping in on this.
roll your strength checks.
17.
12.
Okay.
I'll help
And
too.
okay,
What am I rolling for?
strength. Everybody can help out at this point.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I think I should just.
Just not.
Alright, there go my rolls.
And whoever
As
is
you
lighting
talk.
the fire, roll an Arcana check.
23.
Okay. Your igloo tonight is perhaps not as nice as the one the night before.
Do you have some holes in it?
Perhaps.
The wind
Just a little
seems to somehow be getting in, and you guys can't figure out how or why, or from where. But it's approximately the right size, and lighting the fire doesn't start melting anything, so... And it is nice and warm inside. So you do have... We do have a dwelling that will hopefully last the night. So who's on first watch?
I'll be.
I'll take first watch.
Alright, roll perception. And, Moxie, roll a percentage die.
Nat 20. There we go.
Oh, I got me a nice 12.
Oh, okay. Roll 2d10s. One of them is going to be your tens digit, and one of them is going to be
Same thing as your wild magic.
Yeah. 39.
39. Okay.
I'm a little nervous about why I'm rolling that, but that's okay.
So throughout the course of that night, things are again relatively quiet outside. Surprisingly uneventful day. Chewie, Ilios, you do notice that the top of the igloo seems to be like this drip of water from the middle of the igloo, dripping right into the fire. But thankfully, your perception noticed it early enough that you were able to mitigate it enough that it should hopefully last the rest of the night.
Blue's gonna try to kill us out in this frozen wasteland. I just feel it. Hey,
When we've been out here for 5 days.
2 days ago. An hour later, we catch back up to where we were last night.
Who's taking the second watch?
I'll
Second.
take it.
Okay. Roll perception for watch 2.
22.
22? Alright. Your watch also passes pretty uneventfully. A little bit of the entrance of the igloo caves in towards morning. And as everybody wakes up, you are digging your way out. So roll a strength check.
Guys, I think this is what my person info was for.
16.
It takes you a little bit. But you are thankfully able to dig your way out without tiring yourself out. So you managed to get the entryway reopened, and you guys are set to go for day number 6.
Alright, guys, we gotta fucking figure this out. I'm sick of the
Yeah,
snow.
we do.
We'll have 3 people in the middle. I'll be one of the people, or 3 people in front. I'll be one of the people. That way, hopefully, we at least have somewhat of a good chance of rolling good.
Only 2 people roll, even with 3 of you in front.
Who's in front? Who's
No,
on
who's
first?
on first?
I'll be in front this time.
What's on second? I don't know. It's on third.
All right, you'll be in front. All right, roll a survival check. You are
17.
17. All right. Who is anybody else?
No, I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, I'm not doing shit.
Okay.
I have regrets.
I have records.
I am regards.
Oh.
Okay. There it is. Okay. As you guys travel today, you actually start seeing an occasional frozen creature. Sometimes you see the whole creature, like a small herd of foxes running mid-stride are frozen as you walk through. And sometimes all you see is like a jagged portion, oddly shorn, as you walk through.
Can I roll to investigate the broken pieces?
Sure. Roll an investigation.
Well, it's only an 8, so it's not going to get us much.
It is. You see, like, some of these pieces have, like, smooth edges, and some of them have jagged edges. And you're, like, noticing the smoothed edges and the jagged edges, and you don't get much past that. Except to
Cool
point out to
beans.
everybody that some things are smooth and some things are jagged. Unidirectional. Sorry. I'm
Going right here?
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
yes.
Unidirectional.
Which way should I
Okay.
go? Correct. Unidirectional.
Can you take that?
I think it will.
This is yeah. So
Lost on
whoever's
everyone.
leading the second half, go ahead and roll a
Guess I'll roll. Let's see. Roll a survival.
Yep, survival.
Got that dirty 20.
All right. As you travel, as darkness descends, you start seeing looming out of nowhere right in front of you the giant ice mountain. And as you reach about nighttime, you are at the foot of this giant ice mountain. Roll a perception check. All of you guys can actually roll perception.
9.
9.
13.
16.
Okay. Mara, what you got?
12.
Oh, okay. That's good enough. You guys actually see cut into the ice is this like staircase that definitely runs upward. You can't really track it very far because of the much impaired visibility due to the storm, which is pretty rough around you guys right now. But you definitely see it going up.
Is it smooth edges or jagged edges?
The stairs are well made, and they look like, except for the part where they're ice and probably very slippery, they look like they're actually really sturdy and like will not like crumble or anything like that. Like you wouldn't if you didn't know, and if it didn't look like ice, they could have been carved from stone.
Okay.
So what do you guys do? It's now nighttime.
Climb.
Climb.
Yeah, sure.
We climb.
All right.
Climb.
As you guys climb the stairs, roll an endurance check.
What is that under? Endurance?
Constitution. Sorry, roll a Constitution check. I keep calling it endurance because of 3.5.
15.
6.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay. Actually, hang on, Solaris.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Uh-oh.
I have to check something.
Uh-oh.
Would be under here. Here we go.
I'll figure out a way to take you all down with me, even from the back.
Magic.
We. Oh, I have an idea.
No.
I have an idea.
Roll a survival check.
Oh, I have an idea.
Me?
What's your idea?
Well, I have an idea before we start climbing.
Oh, before you start climbing,
Yeah.
you've kind of begun
dirty 20
climbing.
on that survival check.
But okay, go ahead.
Oh, look, I can. Oh, my idea. Okay. Sorry. It's okay, because we have low visibility and like we can't really see where we're going and we don't know what's gonna go. We should all like tie a rope and like make a chain together. That way we won't get lost in the storm.
That way Moxie can dig us all out.
That I was trying to think of how I could take you down with me if I fell, and this is the only way. So but really though, we can't see each other, so we should tie ourselves to
So it's not a bad idea.
So, Solars, you start feeling the bitter
Damn
bite
it, no one liked my idea.
of cold. Eventually,
I
we'll
wanna
need
die
to
with you.
see what happens to Ilios. But you begin to feel the bitter bite of the cold. But due to your knowledge and your upbringing, you are able to survive, push past it, and you actually take. Oh, I fucking hate things.
Oh god damn it! Am I taking damage?
Take 1 point of cold damage.
Nah.
Don't you have resist? No, you're not raging.
No, I would say I have resistance to poison.
When
Yeah,
you're
that's what I
raging,
had
you
to
have
check.
resistance to
I
cold.
had to make sure.
Just poison.
You guys
Not a
climb,
lot of poison tundra out there.
and there is a landing that you find that is just like a little open spot with a little bit of shelter and more stairs up.
Are we?
So we want to
And
tie
Ilios,
together
roll
thing.
a
Up the
Constitution.
stairs. Up the mountain.
Ah, thank fuck.
You missed my idea. It was brilliant.
You want to try it now?
Yes.
Yes. So that someone else can take
Now
out the
that we've made it
entire
up a little ways and falling down is not going to be as tragic.
Yeah, if we fall from this height, it's just gonna be.
party. New characters.
And or if someone inside this little cottage hears us, they may come to our rescue.
It's not a cottage, it's just like a landing. It's just like an extended landing with a little bit of like the walls. The way
Oh.
the walls are set up, it's like hollowed into the mountain a little bit. So it is sheltered.
Oh, we should just sleep, guys. Obviously, there's a shelter here. Wait till the daylight.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
What'd you get on that Constitution save? Or Constitution check. Sorry, not a save.
Who was rolling for that?
That was Ilios. I got it from everybody else. I just need uses.
14.
Okay. Good enough. So what are you guys doing?
I guess we're gonna camp.
Free shelter. I mean, come on. It's like it was, made for us.
You guys set up a shelter to we're gonna do the same thing as are you guys gonna light a fire? Or build any kind of structure in addition to what you have around you?
I mean,
No. I feel
depends
like
on how
this
big it is.
old wood fire probably not the best idea.
You guys are gonna spend a night sans fire in the shelter. Yes? Who is taking first watch?
I can.
Okay. Roll a perception. Give me perception now.
22.
22. It's eerie as you listen to the wind howling, like not a few feet from where you sit, because right on the other side, like as soon as you push past like that little alcove that you're in, the wind is very blustery, and you've noticed throughout your watch that the storm is actually the blizzard's getting a lot worse. That is all that occurs during your watch. So who is second watch?
I'll do it.
Okay, roll a perception.
11.
You start your watch, and as midnight ticks past, you get this feeling like you're forgetting something. Something is just suspiciously missing. And as you sit there, you see coming up, or coming down from the stairs, is this glowing figure who is just making its way down the steps.
Making my way downtown.
It is roll a no, that's good enough. That's roll a survival check.
Who's
13.
rolling?
13. Okay. You immediately think back to tales of your childhood, where you were always spooked, like given stories of boogeymen that existed in the cold mountains, that were described by travelers as lights that approached you and then death.
Okay. So is it like coming in my direction? Is it coming towards our shelter?
Yep, it's coming towards that little alcove. It's coming down the steps.
Okay. Can I?
And it's a very bright light that's coming at you.
Bright light. I'm gonna speak to it and say, "Who's there?"
As you call out, the wind seems to whisper back to you, where all you hear is, "This is the doom that awaits you all. This is the fate of everybody here, mine." And the light just comes on faster now.
Okay.
That's not scary at all.
I guess,
I'm so happy I'm sleeping.
I guess maybe I don't know.
And what are you doing?
I mean, there's only so much I can do. I guess fire my firebolt at it.
All right, roll attack.
I don't know. Got an 8.
An 8. 8 will unfortunately not hit. As you shoot your firebolt. Actually, roll an Arcana check really quick.
20, but not natural.
Okay. The light of your firebolt is enough to illuminate the figure that comes towards you. It looks like a cloak with its hood up, and at first it looks like a fur-lined hood where the light is beaming out of. But then you realize that's not fur, that's ice.
Let's go.
So is this an ice dementor? Is this what we're dealing with?
And it approaches you and takes a swing. And I'm going to have you roll initiative.
Great.
And it rolled a 15 as it charges towards you down the steps and just tries to barrel into you.
So initiative as in like combat?
Yep, as in combat.
I got a 13.
13, all right. Son of a bitch. Also, it rolled a 15 against your.
My armor is 17.
Okay, so it
Does not hit.
So it comes barreling, and as it comes towards you, you just manage to like deflect him, and it slams into the wall, shuddering. How many of you have a passive perception above 20?
No.
I don't. Mine's 17.
16.
No. 13.
All right, so I'd say, okay, in that case, everybody with the passive perception above 15, you are now woken up as something just smashed into the ice
So
wall next to
If
you.
mine is 15, am I not?
You meet it, so you are good enough.
Yay, I'm average.
Still counts.
What did you get for initiative, Freya?
13.
13. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. So you are up first. What are you doing?
Me again.
Yep.
Well, since this little bastard is like next to me, I'm gonna, I guess, swipe my moonblade at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
I got a 16.
16 hits.
I got a 7.
7 damage. Okay. Okay. Everybody who just woke up, now you roll initiative.
$24.
Okay.
15.
Anybody else above 20? Uh, 15 to 20.
15.
Okay, less than 15. Who else is awake? You guys had, I thought one of you had a passive perception above 15.
11.
Mine is 17.
Yeah, that was just Elios and me.
Oh, well, in that case. With the clanging, those of you asleep, roll a perception. As, the creature is now going to take 2 attacks at you.
You are muted, sir. You have to unmute to tell them what you rolled.
Natural 1.
22.
18.
Okay, so, Vicar, you are still asleep. The rest of you are now awake as well.
Cool. Do you need us to roll initiative then?
Yes, roll initiative and hold on to that number. As Freya, the creature is now taking 2 attacks at you. It's going to first, standing just beside, like, standing a little ways away from you, it's going to point at you, and a beam of blue light is going to attack you. Going to approach you. Going to hit you. Try to hit you. That is a 13, which I don't think hits you.
Does not hit.
Okay, so because that doesn't hit, it moves forward and comes in with a claw and tries to slam you. And that will be a 10, so that definitely doesn't. Alright, now those of you who just rolled initiative, let me know what you got.
11.
13.
What was that, Mara?
15.
Okay, so we're gonna have in this round Elios and Moxie. You guys are both in. We're gonna start at the top with Elios. You have just woken up to loud banging and are looking around.
I guess I'm gonna get out of the igloo and find out what's happening.
There was no igloo. You guys are just in this sheltered nook.
I'll get out of the nook and I guess see Freya fighting something, and so I'll grab my weapons and I will put Slayer's Prey on that creature and attack.
All right.
Uh, 17.
All right, a 17 definitely hits.
$11, and then I'll do a second attack.
Okay.
25.
25 hits.
Plus another 10, so 21 total damage.
Okay. You wake up and you look up and you send 2 arrows whizzing into it as you scramble to your feet. Next up is Moxie. And at this point, Vikar, you are now awake. Roll initiative.
What exactly are we fighting right now?
9.
9. Okay.
I see Dementor boogeyman thing.
Okay.
A hooded figure with claws.
So yeah, you basically see clothes, like heavy winter gear. Where you would expect to see like fur lining, it's actually frost and icicles and light coming out of the openings in the arms and the
Okay, I want to cast True Strike.
Okay.
It grants me a brief insight into my target's defenses. On my next turn, I gain advantage on my first attack, provided that the spell hasn't ended.
Okay. Sweet. So you have True Strike.
Sweet.
You don't gain any information from the thing?
No, it just lets me have advantage on my first attack next turn.
Oh, okay. Next...
I mean, it says it grants me a brief insight into the target's defenses. I don't know how literal you want to be about that, but I mean, it just gives me advantage.
Okay. Okay. Next up is Mara.
I'm gonna try to hit it with some Scorching Ray.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
That's 25 for one of them, 14 for another one, and then one that is 10. So 25, 14, and 10.
2 hits.
For hitting. Okay.
So
then that is
much damage.
So 17 damage.
17 total?
Yeah, between the two.
All right. You scramble. As you scramble to your feet, you blast forth fire. You rise with fire, and 2 of the bolts smash into it, and one actually just goes sailing off into the blizzard, where it gets swallowed up by the snow and the wind. Its jacket now has, you can see the blast marks all over it, as it is now Freya's turn.
Okay. How far away am I from it?
You are in melee.
Okay, I am going to use my daggers. Two-handed combat. Is there anyone else who's like within 5 feet of it?
No.
Okay.
Everybody else is ranged so far.
So one dagger, my first dagger, I'm getting a what's the math on that? 22 to hit.
That hits.
And the second one will be a 11.
That one does not. So one dagger hits.
Okay. I got an 8 for damage.
All right. Alrighty. You stab out with your dagger, and you wound it, and it just blocks your hand as you attack it the second time. Next up is Solaris.
I'm gonna move within melee and try to swing at it with my hammer.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack.
17.
17 hits.
Do 11 damage.
11 damage. Alright. You slam into it, and it definitely is moved by the force of your blow. And it straightens itself up, and it takes its 2 attacks. It's gonna split between the both of you who are in melee, striking at each of you with one arm. So that is a 17 to hit you, Freya, and that is a 20 to hit you, Solaris.
Damn it. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
It just hits.
Did you rage?
No, I didn't rage.
So that is...
I gotta save it for that damn dragon. I only get 3.
Okay. You each take 8 points of damage. And... Oh, sorry. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And... 4 points of cold damage. Just seeps into you from where it hits you. Just freezing, biting cold. Like a cold wind in Pittsburgh. Or Detroit. Really anywhere where there's cold wind that blows.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Ilios. Vikar, you're in this round now. You are alert now.
Alright, I will
Okay.
attack.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack.
13.
13 just hits.
So there's 9 damage there.
Okay.
And a 16 will hit.
Yep, 16 hits.
With 14 damage there.
Alrighty, so total 13 damage.
No, it was 14 plus my first attack, which was 9, so that'd be 23 total damage.
Oh, 23 total damage, okay.
You said 13, it's like, that's a little
Yeah, off by
low.
10. Whoops. Alrighty. So you send another 2 arrows thudding into this cloaked figure, who seems a little bit unmoved, a little perturbed by this, but otherwise unmoved. Moxie, you're up.
Oh god, I forgot that I was like, I can't remember if I mute my mic or if I mute myself in Discord, so I was confused. Okay, so I am going to I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter.
Okay. Is that a save?
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
All right. That is a 11.
No. Okay. So they are now incapacitated and unable to stand up.
They are knocked prone.
Yes. Because they're in a fit of laughter on the ground. They can't stand up. And then
Is
so
that...
as long as I
Hold on 1 second. I need to check something. Where are you, Tasha's? Ooh, that came out today. That's exciting. Wait, where is oh, here it is. Vicious Mockery. Here we go.
No, it's Hideous Laughter.
Oh, Hideous Laughter. That's where you are. Okay. Okay. Let's go prone. So hold on, I have to look up something. Sorry. I'm sorry. But it is a... Oh, this is confusing as fuck.
Bigfoot coming out swinging with that one. Ouch.
No, so... Okay. This one is a little bit tough, but blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to check something that would have been a stupid technicality, and I have deemed it to be stupid, and thusly it worked.
Okay. So then you just have to, at the end of each of your turns, or if you take damage, you can make another saving throw.
Okay. All right.
And you have advantage on the saving throw if it's from damage.
Okay. Nice. Nicely done. So, what do you say to
it? Do they allow loud laughing in Hawaii, or just aloha?
Though the creature doesn't seem to speak any languages, the clothes and lights fall to the ground and begin rolling around in an action reminiscent of somebody rolling around in laughter. But that it is Mara's turn.
I'm going to walk over to the rolling around creature and whack it with my staff.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
I'd like to think it was like a.
So that's 17.
Is that
And
with
then-
advantage?
That is with advantage, yes.
Yeah, because you got he's prone.
Yeah, he's prone. That is with an advantage. So is the whistle.
Alright, with advantage, yeah, so 17. So that's that plus. So that's 17.
17 points of
with my-
damage? Or 17
It has
damage?
the fire.
Oh, okay.
17 points of damage.
Thank you. So as you hit it, it stops rolling around. It rolled a 18, by the way, on its save from that. Moxie. So I think that saves.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
From your laughter, it rolls.
It's a 17, so.
Okay, yeah. So 18 definitely saves. Okay. Thank you, advantage. Otherwise, that would have been worse.
What you rolled the first time?
10. As
So he's it is no longer on the floor.
next up is Freya. Ooh, it might actually not get another turn. Oh my god. What? You guys are doing hella damage. Yes, hella. So it is still laying on the ground, but it is no longer laughing, and it is Freya's turn. And you are muted, Freya.
Sorry. I'm going to use my Moonblade.
Okay.
I threw that on the ground, so
That
it
was
rolled. I can't see it. 12.
12 does not hit. You still have your bonus action, by the way.
Okay. I guess I'll take one of my daggers.
Okay. Roll attack. Oh, you also did you roll your first attack with advantage?
No.
Okay, roll with advantage. So roll just another one and take it if it's higher. Because it's
It would be 19 for my first one.
that hits.
Six.
All right. Did you add the sneak attack damage because you had a roll with advantage, so you get the sneak attack bonus?
No. It's going to be 7
Alrighty.
on top of what I already told you.
Okay, and then your dagger. Roll attack.
$21.
That definitely hits. And roll your damage there. No sneak attack damage on this one.
7.
7. Okay. Alright. Next up is Solaris. As you just stab down into this creature on the ground at your feet.
Alright, I'm taking another swing at this thing with my hammer.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
23.
23 hits.
That's 9 damage.
Okay. You smash down at it, and you see, like, its form seems to be weakening. The light dims just a little bit.
This thing is taking a crap ton of punishment.
And we're only gonna keep punishing it.
Next up is Vicar.
How far away am I?
I'd say within a turn's movement. Like probably 15, 20 feet.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of it.
Okay, good. Roll attack.
$20,
20 hits.
17.
Okay.
Right. Well, this is for hits.
Hey, Kent.
Oh, yeah, both of those hit.
Okay. This is my sword. That's 8 and 7.
Okay. 15 total. Alrighty.
And then a shield bash if it's not dead.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack for that.
16
That hits.
and 9.
Okay. 9 more. I can do maths. Okay, there we go. As you strike it twice with your sword, slicing it, the light dims even further. And as it straightens up, so it's its turn, the light is dim. It straightens up to its feet, and there's just an explosion of light. So all of you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
12.
Yeah.
I already knew that was coming.
12.
Wait, I think I know what we just fought. Okay, sorry.
12.
I also got a 12.
Man, we're just all rolling 12s here.
What'd you get, Elios?
12.
Oh, okay.
The 4 12s.
4 12s. Freya and Mara, what'd you guys get?
A nat 1 with my modifier at 6, though.
Okay, and Freya?
You're muted.
19.
Okay, so everybody but Freya, you are blinded.
Yay! Add active conditions. Let's go.
You are
I did.
all blinded, and the walker is going to make 2 attacks. It's 2 slam attacks. Once more at Freya and Solaris.
Damn it.
Gets advantage on Solaris. The fuck?
Damn it.
It does. And it rolls a natural 20 on that one. And it only gets a 16 against Freya, so Freya escapes damage. And
Damn it.
so, we're just gonna do not rolling. Okay. So Solaris, you take a total of 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of cold damage.
Fuck.
As you feel the heavy fist or arm or whatever it is slam into you and just cold seep into your being. Like, again, a cold wind was directed right onto you, cutting through all of your clothes all the way down to the bone. Now we're back at the top with Elios, who is blind.
So I need to roll at disadvantage against this creature, right?
Yep, if you are attacking, you roll at disadvantage.
But it also says any ability check that requires sight fails automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
All right, so a 15.
What are you attacking with, though?
My bow. And there's 15 damage.
That's assuming that you can.
A 15 with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, that definitely hits. So 15 damage.
And 17.
That also hits.
Let's see. So 15 plus 12 is 27. So 27 total damage.
Okay. Both arrows again sink into this figure, who now the light. Well, you can't see, so never mind. You cannot see it,
It's just that
but
sixth
you
sense.
sense it. You sense the light dimming a little bit. Moxie, you're up.
Well, fuck. Oh no. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm gonna be a dick to everybody. I wanna. How far away am I? First of all,
Like 10, 15 feet.
but is it 10 or 15? This is very important, Blue.
Roll a d20.
Oh my god. 9.
You are 15 feet away.
Fucking hell. Well then, I'm not gonna be a dick to everybody.
You have a movement. You don't have to stand where you were at.
That's true, but like, I don't want to get. Fine, I'm gonna move 5 feet closer.
Okay.
How close am I to everybody else?
Everybody is in melee of the creature.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor.
All right, so
Wait,
everybody
I'm in
roll a
range.
saving throw. I believe that's
Dex saving throw.
I'm not in melee. Wait.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
yet.
everybody but Elios. Elios is not in melee,
Because you're shooting your bow, your arrows.
of course. Okay, natural one.
Right?
Yeah, it's good as firewood.
Yeah, Dex saving throw. Yeah.
15.
12.
11.
Nope. Okay. All right. Okay, so you all take 5 points of damage, and you're now knocked prone.
Motherfucker.
Double the dice damage.
Why?
Just double the dice damage. How much is it?
Wait, double it or rolling it twice?
No, double the dice amount. And tell
So
me the total
10.
damage with the double dice.
So 10.
Okay.
If I just doubled it, it would be 10.
Oh, there was no modifier? There's no, like, plus damage on it?
No.
Okay. As you blast the earth, or blast the ice, rather, with a tremor that shakes everything nearby, the creature loses its footing. And, how do you want to do this? Because it rolled a natural 1.
I don't know exactly what it is, so can it just like I don't know. What the earth is gonna be destroyed, it's gonna trip over it and hit its head, even though it's isn't it art? No, it got back up. So yeah. Just have it fall and hit its head. That'll be how it died.
So the tremble, and it falls and hits where its head should be, and the light ball, the light that seems to be emitting from its hood, shatters. I need everybody to roll another dexterity saving throw.
Except for me.
God damn it.
Nope, everybody on that. Everybody gets to roll this one.
Net 20, so I got 22.
12.
16.
21.
18.
What'd you get, Mara? I think you're muted. I'm more positive that you're muted because I can't hear you. I definitely cannot hear you.
Me now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
I got 12.
You got 12. Okay, all of you succeed, and you
Yay.
take 1 point of cold damage as just a blast of ice, just icy wind, fills the alcove. And silence descends again. I mean, you can hear like the howling of the wind just right around the corner of the alcove, but returns back to that nice quiet that it was.
Okay, we're no longer in combat, right?
You are no longer in combat.
Okay.
Go back to bed.
He's
Fuck
still
that
blinded.
Um,
Are
you
we
guys...
still blinded?
No, you are no longer blinded now.
Yay! Okay, take that off.
Yeah, with its death, you get your vision back.
So what the hell was that?
It's a shadowy
I don't
creature.
know. I don't care. I'm going back to sleep.
Okay, I
Before you go back to sleep.
would like to, can I cast Healing Word on Solaris?
You can.
Yay!
Okay.
Roll a history check, Freya.
Okay, you get 12 points back, Solaris.
Yay! Thank you, Moxie.
Oh wait, that's the wrong die. Hold on. I put all my die away and I grabbed the wrong thing. I got 9.
9. You recall looking into these creatures as you got older, but you are not quite sure what they're called. You don't remember what they're called.
My nightmares from childhood.
They could very well be.
Triggers.
Were they really your nightmares from childhood? Like in...
That's what you told me earlier.
No, you remember stories of them from childhood.
Oh.
As they were
Well,
used as like boogeymen.
Sure.
I mean, you
Boogeymen
can.
are like nightmares from childhood, right?
Well, I would think of that more as like, don't go outside or the boogeyman will get you kind of thing. Not as necessarily like nightmares. Nightmare fuel, maybe.
Oh, certainly that.
But
Yeah.
not necessarily the nightmare itself. All right, as you guys settle in again from the night, you are able to finish your full rest. So it counts as a full rest, a long rest.
Yay!
Sweet.
And you wake up the next morning with the stairs leading up. And stairs leading down. What do you guys want to do?
Go to bed.
We
What
already
she said.
slept, so
Yeah, you've already slept.
IRL, it's 9:30.
Yeah, no, I gotta go to bed for sure.
Well, then we will end here.
Also, my dog. I would like to go, make him not cry for a little bit.
I mean, that's fair. That is fair. That is fair. This is a good place to call it. You wake up the next morning after a long rest. Endless possibilities. And just a reminder, we will not be having sessions for the next 2 weeks. We'll be out for the next 2 weeks. We will be back December 8th? 8th. December 8th is when we will be back. So thank you all for watching. Appreciate you guys a whole fuck ton. As always, be excellent to each other, Keyless Ryan, Valar Morcolis. And I will see you next time. Thanks
Bye,
for watching, guys.
everyone.
Good
Toodles.
night.